Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, Mr. Liz. I'm fine. I'm having a good day today.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So today we're gonna go over phrasal verbs. I know we learned a bit about verbs last week, but so today we're gonna be seeing phrasal verbs. So, like always, so we're gonna start off with the warm-up conversation, typical 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, whichever. Yeah. So do you like to travel?
Yes, I'm not used to travel because I do not have enough money to go far from my home. But yes, I like it because I like to meet a different culture that I'm not used to.
Okay. Uh, what is the most memorable trip you've been on?
Mm, Maybe it could be the time that I went to Zacatecas here in Mexico.
Okay.
That's a beautiful place.
And what would you like to travel in the future?
I would like to travel to some place in Europe,
Okay.
and I would like to go to Cancun, that it is here in Mexico, and I haven't had the opportunity to go there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a very nice place. So next part. So right now we're going to be looking at phrasal verbs. So typically the structure of phrasal verbs are we have the verb plus the preposition slash the adverb, which combining these two words together makes a phrase. So we have words like let's go, brighten up, come across, etc. So it's type it's like a phrase which is what the part in phrasal comes into play because it's a phrase consisting of typically two or sometimes three words. So they indicate a type of action. So that's why they func they function as a verb phrase, pretty much. So as I said, they contain a verb and a preposition. It's a type of phrase that has two or more words that function as a new word with a meaning that is different from that of the original word. So the two words by themselves, and right now we're going to see an example of that. Um, the two words, the separated can have two different meanings, but then combining them creates a new type of meaning.
Okay.
So, so yeah, as we'll see here with the example, breaks down. We have the first word, which is break, which means to separate into pieces by sudden or forcible action. And then down, lower in place or position at a specific distance below. So I don't know if these are words that you're familiar with, but if you if you combine them together, they form the word breaks down. We have the break, which is the verb, and then down, which is the adverb. And that word, the definition of suddenly means suddenly stops working or functioning. So, for example, you won't say, my car broke, right? And you won't say, my car is down, but instead you'll say, my car broke down. So, so separately, um, the word separately in the sentence might not, as we can see from these two sentences, they don't really have a specific meaning and they kind of sound like nonsense. But once you combine these two words together, the sentence makes a lot of sense, right? Because oh, my car is broke. You know, it's kind of like nonsensical. My car broke down. Okay, then you have like it makes more sense. So that's kind of like phrase. That's how phrasal verbs function here. So here we're gonna have yeah. So the way that we're gonna work today is that we're gonna have each slide we're gonna have 2 or 3 words. We're gonna read the sentence and then the definitions, and then we're gonna work to help find the right definition. So here, I don't know if you can read this first. Can you see my mouse?
Okay. I need to drop off my friend at the airport this morning. And the definition will be to bring someone or something to a place.
Yeah, exactly, correct. And then for the second sentence,
Okay. Can you pick me up at the train station next weekend? And the definition will be collect someone from somewhere.
yeah, as you can see here, sometimes the phrase can be broken up. So like pick up can be pick me up to add an indicator of the person or the person, like can you pick her up, can you pick me up. So that's how they can also function.
Mhm.
And then for these we have look around, look forward, and go back.
Look around. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same exercise that before.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like we've been doing.
Okay. The first one is when I get to a new city, the first thing I do is look around at the architecture. And the definition will be okay, I think that is to explore a place and see what is there.
Yes, correct. So look around means to explore a place and see what is there. Because you're looking around and exploring
Okay.
the new city. And then for the second sentence,
Okay, the second one is I'm really looking forward to visiting Thailand. Yeah, I did right. Thailand
Thailand.
this winter. The definition will be to be excited about something and go eager to do it.
Yeah.
And I have a doubt.
Okay.
Could you tell me the meaning of eager? Or how do I say it, right?
Yeah, to be a eager is just pretty much another word for excited. Like you're eagerly, like you're sort of like eager means to be excited for something or to be looking
Okay.
forward to it. So it's kind of like, you're waiting eagerly for the package to arrive. Like you're excited for your package to get there.
Okay. So this is a similar word.
Yeah, it's a similar word.
Okay. And the third one is I really love my trip to Mexico and I can't wait to go back. And the definition will be to return to somewhere or sometimes.
Yeah, correct. And now for check-in, check-out.
Okay, the first sentence is we should check in for our flight online before we go to the airport. And the definition is to register on arrival at a hotel or airport.
Yes, correct.
The second sentence is we must check out of our hotel at 11 a.m. before leave for the airport. And the definition is to return hotel keys and pay the bill before leaving.
Yeah, to return hotel keys and pay the bill. And then for 11 a.m., it's usually you say a.m.
Okay, a.m.
Because I know the word like I am, you say uh,
I said,
and so I think you said
sorry.
11 I am, so I'm just saying, so I'm just letting you know.
Sorry.
a.m. Oh no, you're good.
Sorry,
You're good.
teacher.
Just letting you know as a side note.
My bad.
Oh no, you're good. So for this exercise, we're gonna go We're looking at the words check in and check out, right? So here we have two images, and I would like for you to describe an action that you see in images using one of these two words. So for the example that I have right there, for the second image, the hotel reception was ready to check out customers.
Okay. For the first image, I would say I'm gonna check in my mm, how do you say equipaje?
Luggage or suitcase, but usually when you have a lot more, you'll say like luggage.
Okay, I would check in my luggage
Yeah.
before I I I before I get late to the flight.
Yeah, so you want to say something like, I'll check in my luggage before I board my flight.
Before I what?
Before I board my flight.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
like fly, I think you say el vuelo, like
Mm-hmm.
cuando quieres. So like catch before I board my flight. So board means to like para ir al vuelo. So board my
Mm-hmm.
flight.
Board.
Board. So it's
Okay.
I don't know the exact word in Spanish, but it's when you're like getting on the airplane.
Okay, okay. Thank you. And for the second image, I would say I'm gonna check out my keys before leaving the hotel.
What was it? I'm gonna check in my case.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out my keys
Oh,
before leaving the hotel.
okay, the keys, right?
The keys, yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, that's good, perfect. And so now here we have three other words: set off, see off, and set out.
Okay.
So for the first sentence, um, we set off for Paris tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, we set off for Paris tomorrow, and the definition is starting a journey typically by plane, train, etc.
Yeah, so so typically like set off, it means that you're going to a trip further away and that you're gonna be using like a plane or train or something big or something that is like on car.
Okay, I
So
didn't
right
know
now,
that.
yeah, so right now we're going to see the opposite of what we're used when you're riding a car. Well, we'll go off to the second sentence.
Okay, the second sentence is I'm taking my sister to the airport to see her off, and the definition is to take someone to their departure point and say goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. So for the word airport is it's airport. I know sometimes when
Airport.
you're like airport, you want to like. I've noticed that people sometimes will have when they see the like the A or another vowel, they'll want to like have like an H, like the
Ah,
Spanish
yeah, I
speakers.
said
So
airport.
yeah, so
Okay, in this airport.
airport. Yeah, I'm not. I just wanted to mention it since I've seen other people
Okay, thank
do
you.
the same thing.
And the third sentence is I have packed my bags and I'm ready to set out on our camping trip. And the definition is starting a journey.
Yeah. So here, setting out is typically more like you're gonna walk somewhere or you're gonna take a car to basically start a trip or a journey.
Okay,
So
and the
instead of
difference with set off is that with set off we are using a plane, train, car.
or like train or plane, Like
Okay.
something like that you're gonna like travel, like yeah,
Okay,
like
or like a bus for traveling.
yeah, like a bus or like a boat or something
Okay, okay.
like it's gonna be like a long journey. And then I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah. So what I would say here, the difference between setting out and like leaving is that setting out like you're leaving from your house or wherever you are. We're setting out to start like a journey to a specific place.
Okay.
So like so you if you're going to the store, you're gonna tell like whoever you're with, oh, I'm going to the store, and you're not gonna say, oh, I'm setting out to the store, because with these specific words, you're talking about more of a journey, like bigger destinations.
Okay, okay.
And then here we're gonna do something similar with the images. So here we have the first picture, like the example I put. I put. I watched the airplane set off.
Okay, okay. The first one is next week I'm gonna set off to Japan.
Yeah, perfect.
And the second one is my little sister is having her Sweet 16 tomorrow, so I'm gonna go with her to see off at the airport.
Okay. Did you see her off at the airport?
Yeah. And set out, I would say I'm trying to think about something different than the example that we saw
Okay.
before,
Yeah.
because I'm only thinking about camping.
About what was that? Sorry.
I'm only thinking about camping when I
Okay.
set out.
Yeah.
Mm,
Or you can do or I guess like an example would be I set out to visit my relatives next week.
to visit work?
Like relatives, like familiares.
Ah, okay.
So I set out. So it's like a short journey, typically by car. So I set out. We're setting out tomorrow to visit our relatives in the next day.
Okay, okay. Or I would say my cousin is having his birthday, so we are
Okay.
setting out at the last hour
Yeah. Yeah.
or the last minute.
The last minute. Yeah. So it's usually someone who lives like you're going somewhere like a bit further away. Like it'd be like a type of journey. But yeah.
Okay.
So here we have another three words: hurry up, speed up, and hold up.
Okay, first sentence. Hurry up. We are going to miss the train if we don't run. And the definition will be uh, showing urgency. Yeah, how do I say urgency?
Urgency or
Urgency.
urgency.
Okay, okay. Showing urgency or doing something as quickly as possible.
Yeah, correct.
The second sentence is the taxi driver speed up to make sure we go to the airport on time. Okay, and the definition will be to accelerate.
Yes.
The third sentence is we were held up by a secondary security inspection at the airport. And the definition will be to be delayed by something, especially while traveling.
Yeah, exactly. Correct. One more here. And then for this one, I put so for the example I put here is I need to speed up to get there on time. And we have the image of a car. Usually when you're speeding up, this is the dial that indicates,
Okay.
when you're speeding up. I don't know if so you can do the first two. So the first one, when you're going somewhere and then the roads are blocked.
Okay. So for the first image, I would say I got hold up by the things on the highway.
So yeah, you could also say, because if more of a past tense, I was held up by the signs in the highway.
Okay, so I got up is incorrect.
What was it?
I got hold up.
I got I got. It's still correct, but when you're doing like past tense,
Mhm.
it changes. So you can say I got held up by the signs, by the traffic
Ah,
signs.
okay. Both are in the past tense. Get and hold. So this got held.
Yeah, I got held up,
Okay, okay. I got it. And
or
for
like if there was like a present tense, it would be there was a hold up at the airport.
okay.
So I guess yeah, you can use it like I think
Yeah.
that it's interchangeable. It's interchangeable. Both are correct.
Okay.
But more like if you're talking more about the past tense, it'd be like held.
Held. Okay, okay. Thank you. And for the second image, I would say I'm gonna speed up because I'm not gonna get to the meeting at
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, yeah, correct, correct.
And for the third one, okay, I said hold up and I said speed up. So the last one is hurry up, right?
Yeah, hurry
Okay.
up.
For the third one, I would say mm, I need to hurry up, but it is dangerous if I do it on the highway.
Yeah, so I need to hurry up, but it's dangerous to go fast in the highway.
Yeah, to go fast.
To
Yeah,
go fast.
that sounds better.
Yeah. For this one, we have four words actually: get in, get on, get out, and get out.
Okay, okay. The first sentence is get in the car, we are going to be late. And the definition will be it is to enter a smaller vehicle, such as
Yes.
such as a car or a taxi. The second sentence is I get on the train at 2 p.m. And the definition is to enter a larger vehicle such as train, bus, or airplane. The third sentence is be careful, we're getting out of the car. It's icy.
Yeah. It's icy.
Ice. Okay.
So since it says the y at the end, it's the normal word would be ice but this is icy, so it'd be icy.
Okay, it's icy.
Yeah.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay, and the definition will be to leave a smaller vehicle such as a car or taxi. And the fourth and last one is I almost forgot my backpack when I was getting off the plane. And the definition is to leave a larger vehicle such as a train, bus, or airplane.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's a bit it can get a bit confusing. So that's why I included the keywords in the definitions to make it a bit easier. But usually, getting in, you're talking about like a car or a taxi or some like a smaller vehicle. And so you can remember that by in because you're like you're in the car, and then with something much bigger, you know, you're getting out or getting off, or yeah, it's sorry if I'm being confusing, but yeah,
I have a doubt.
okay,
Could could I use them for something like a house?
yeah, yeah, um, but usually like since you're inside a house, you will have to say like I'm going, I'm going, I'm going in my house.
Okay.
So usually with these ones, it's more of like a vehicle type of thing, but you can also like because when you're saying I'm going inside, it's no longer a phrasal verb. You're no longer using get and in. You're just using like I'm going in. I'm going in my house. So like what can help you out is that in is kind of like a short version of inside. So that
Okay.
can, but with something like bigger, like a train or a bus or a plane, you know, you can like you're inside of it, but you're more on on the train. Like it's more acceptable to say I'm getting on the train. I'm getting off the train.
Okay.
So I don't know if that clarifies the difference. Okay. So yeah. So you
Sorry, could you repeat it?
oh yeah, no, I was gonna say like if the difference is like if you were understanding like the differences in like in and on, like getting in or getting off.
Okay. Okay. The difference between getting and get on is the size
Yeah,
of the vehicle that I'm gonna use for the sentence or the reality, and the difference between getting out or get out and get off is yeah, starting with
yeah, so
the UV's part that is out and off is
yeah,
the same, the size.
yeah. So you understand like the difference of when to use it for like a smaller vehicle and then a larger vehicle, right?
Okay.
I'm just checking for understanding, like if you're getting it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So could you repeat it again?
Yeah. No, I was just asking if you understood like the
Yeah,
difference.
I
Okay.
understood the difference.
Okay. Great. That's perfect. Okay. So here I have the image here. The woman is getting off the car.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can just do the last three with the other words.
But I have a doubt.
Okay.
I thought that getting off was for the bigger ones.
Oh, yeah. You know, that was my mistake. But usually, like it'll be the woman is getting out of the car.
They're getting out.
They're
Okay,
getting out.
okay.
So that was my mistake. So I don't know.
That was a secret exercise for me.
Yeah, that was a second. Yeah, that was an exercise for me. Okay, no, I don't want to change it too much just because I don't want to like waste too much time with that. But just the woman is getting out of the car. So
Okay, okay.
you can do the other three, the getting in, getting on, and getting off.
Okay. Okay. That family is getting off the bus. It looks that they have a larger travel.
Yeah,
And the second image, that is the green guy and his son,
yeah,
I would say, and they are getting on the train. I hope that they will have good travel because we're in Mexico. And the last image will be that guy is getting in my taxi. That's what a pity.
What was that? Can you
What a
repeat?
pity.
Oh, what a pity. The
Yeah.
text. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So all right. So you got. So we did a four. I did the first one, and then you did the other three.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say an example for the first one.
Uh, no, you're good because I said the example. Just shoot
Okay, okay,
so that we're good on time. But
okay. Understood.
yes. Yeah, no, but as you can see with phrasal verbs, one of the verbs, or usually the first part is the verb, and then the second word is sort
Is
of like
the
the
adverb.
adverb. So it's like the descriptor. So getting, getting is kind of like moving, and so with getting out, getting is like moving, and then out is like where you are in relationship to that thing.
Okay.
So getting so getting out, you're moving outside of like the train or something. So the phrasal verb is get out. You just make that action simpler to describe.
And another example could be I'm out.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna have a relation with this situation.
Yeah, like there's a situation like like say like you're trying to like someone is trying to sell you something, but you realize you don't like it. You can say, I'm getting out of this deal.
Okay,
Yeah.
understood.
And then here for the let me move this side so I can
Review.
so here we have the review. So you have to read the sentence and then form a new sentence that contain a phrasal verb. And so for the phrasal verb, we're going to need like like I said, the two words, the verb and then the adverb. So here we have four sentences. I did the first one, so I'll read the first. I don't know if you want to read the first one, and then I'll read the example.
Okay. Yeah, I could read it.
Yeah.
Okay. Megan has always dreamed of going to Mexico. She finally planned her first vacation there. And the sentence using phrasal verb is Megan is setting off to Mexico on the first.
Yeah. So the simplified the verbal phrase that you're going to use for this sentence, since it's Megan is setting off to Mexico on the first, or you can even say that Megan is looking forward to her trip to Mexico. So there are like different ways to like, because you see how all of how these two sentences were kind of like with the phrasal verb, they were condensed like to be like a smaller sentence.
Okay, okay, I
So
got it.
that's one of the objectives of using like phrasal verbs to make the description of something of an action simpler.
Okay, okay, I got it.
So here, I don't know, like if you want to like for the second sentence, you start off with the second sentence.
Okay, the second could be Anna is gonna drop off Walter on the airport tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or without tomorrow because we don't know that.
Yeah. I mean, for the example, you can say tomorrow.
Okay, okay.
Or Anna is seeing Walter off at the airport tomorrow.
Okay.
And then for
And the third one is Matthew and Robert are leaving for Vancouver on Monday. So that's set off. And that could be Matthew and Robert are heading off to Vancouver.
yeah. So So what was I gonna say? Yeah, since they don't.
Or are gonna set off to Vancouver because it is in the future.
Yeah, are going to set up. Well, for this one, since it doesn't specify what type of how they're getting to Vancouver, what else I can say? You can do, since we don't know where Matthew and Robert are and how they're going to get there, you can either use set or setting off,
Okay.
and then okay, but you got it correctly. And then for the last one,
Okay. Liam has been waiting on the plane for 20 minutes. He really wishes it would leave. Has been waiting on the plane for 20 minutes. Really wishes it would leave.
so I don't know if you remember the examples with the traffic signs. So what word did you use when we were using the examples with the traffic light?
Mm,
I don't know if you remember that exercise we did right now. When there were traffic signs in the highway.
But yeah, I remember. Sorry, teacher.
Oh no, it's
I,
okay, it's okay.
okay. Liam has held up by 20 minutes uh, because the plane is having troubles.
Yeah, so here, and I have the word bank right here, so you can like
Okay, I
see it.
didn't
See it.
see it.
Oh no, it's okay. I think I just had it there just in case you were struggling and you, but it helps either way to like recall the earlier example we did. But
I
here,
was trying to remember the words that we saw, but yeah, held up, I just forgot it. Sorry.
oh no, it's okay, it's okay. So here we have, yeah, like you said, Liam was held up at the airport for 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Liam was held up. Okay.
Okay. Then here, I don't know if you had any more questions, but for next time we can we'll review at the start of the class that. But I don't know if you for this one in particular, if you had any more questions or any more questions about the lesson. Or
No, I don't.
okay. Okay. No. That's great then. Okay. Yeah. I will here. Let me just get out of this. Out of the PowerPoint. Okay. That was.